Let's start with some of the most painful animal venoms that can save your life to the most surprising one. Number one is really weird, I promise. Here we go, from venom to vital medicine. Number 9, Gila monster. This chunky lizard lounges around the southwestern U.S. deserts looking like a pebble bedazzled in a Halloween costume. But its venom is no joke, inflicting pain that can make a grown man cry for his mama. The venom of the Gila monster is quite unique. It's a cocktail of several different toxins, including hyaluronidase, which helps the venom spread through the tissues of its victim. Unlike snakes, which inject venom through hollow fangs, Gila monsters latch on and don't let go. Then they chew and chew to introduce the venom into the wound. Owie! Besides its terrifying method of delivery, the Gila monster's venom has been a boon to medical science. The peptide found in its venom, exindin-4, has a strong similarity to human glucagon, like peptide 1, which is involved in insulin secretion. This discovery led to the development of exenatide, a medication that enhances insulin secretion and has been revolutionary in the management of type 2 diabetes. The drug not only lowers blood sugar levels, but also aids in weight loss. Can't find any Ozempic? Go get chewed on by a Gila monster. Ongoing research continues to explore the other potential uses of Gila monster venom in medicine, such as treatments for Alzheimer's disease due to its effects on the beta-amyloid plaques in the brain. Truly, this slow yet terrifying lizard is a powerhouse in both the wild and the lab. Number 8, Brazilian pit viper. Next, the Brazilian pit viper. This sneaky snake is native to the forests of South America. Its venom can cause severe bleeding and drop your blood pressure to the lowest lows. The venom of this viper is a complex mixture of peptides, proteins, and enzymes, all of which contribute to its potent effects. The venom induces hemorrhages and can disrupt blood clotting, which will make you bleed to death. In the 1960s, researchers discovered that a peptide in the Brazilian's pit venom inhibits an enzyme called angiotensin-converting enzyme. This enzyme plays a critical role in regulating blood pressure by controlling the volume of fluids in the body. The drug Captopril was then developed based on this peptide, becoming one of the first ACE inhibitors on the market. Captopril revolutionized the treatment of hypertension and heart failure by reducing the heart's workload and lowering blood pressure. The snake's venom, once a deadly threat, is now a valuable tool in the fight against some of the most prevalent human diseases. So maybe we should be a little less afraid of snakes. Or maybe not. Number 7, Deathstalker scorpion. Sliding into number 7, the Deathstalker scorpion who lives in the deserts of the Middle East and North Africa. Despite its fearsome name and reputation, it is a relatively small creature, measuring only about 4 inches in length. Its striking yellow color, however, warns potential predators of its toxic capabilities. And its color is also what amazingly makes it a potential lifesaver. This arachnid sting is more painful than stepping on a Lego in the dark and can be fatal to children, the elderly, or those with compromised health. Yet its venom contains chloroxetine, which actually has the potential to help surgeons visualize cancerous cells during surgery, making it easier to remove tumors. Amazing, right? Chloroxetine can bind to certain cancer cells and, when labeled with a fluorescent dye, can illuminate them in the brain and spine. This tumor paint enhances the surgeon's ability to distinguish cancer cells from healthy cells, thereby increasing the accuracy of tumor removal while minimizing damage. There is also ongoing research investigating whether chloroxetine can serve as a vehicle for precisely delivering medicine directly to cancer cells, offering a potential pathway for targeted cancer therapies that could avoid the side effects of traditional chemotherapy. The scorpion might just save your life, and all it asks is that you don't step on it. Number 6, cone snail. The cone snail is another small but deadly creature on this list. This slow-moving and tiny shellfish has a harpoon loaded with venom so potent it could kill you within minutes. They fire their harpoon at prey, injecting their venom, which is a complex mixture of hundreds of different toxins, each tailored to disrupt specific biological processes. The venom's potency is such that it can paralyze a fish almost instantaneously, and in humans, it can cause serious harm and often death. But their venom has been used to develop a powerful painkiller called zincotide, which is like morphine without the addiction. This powerful painkiller works by blocking nerve channels, providing a non-opioid treatment option for severe chronic pain. Research continues into the venom of the cone snail, with scientists exploring other peptides that have shown potential in treating a variety of conditions from epilepsy to Alzheimer's disease, making these unassuming creatures a virtual life-saving medicine goldmine. But if you are a shell hunter, beware. Don't ever pick up their lacy patterned shell and expect to live to tell the tale. Number 5, honeybee. Buzzing into 5th place, our friend the honeybee. Sure, its sting can ruin a picnic faster than rain, but bee venom contains melatonin, which is currently being studied for its ability to combat HIV and AIDS. It's also being studied for use in treating rheumatoid arthritis, as its anti-inflammatory properties can help soothe swollen joints. Imagine the bee as your tiny winged physical therapist. Research has shown that melatonin can form pores in the viral envelope of HIV, effectively neutralizing the virus before it can affect host cells. This mechanism is nonspecific, meaning it could potentially disrupt other viruses as well, making it a superhero virus killer. But wait, there's more. Bee venom is being explored for its anti-cancer properties, particularly in skin and breast cancers. Researchers are investigating how the venom's components induce apoptosis, or programmed cell death, in cancer cells while sparing healthy cells. So while you may fear the sting, its venom could be a real lifesaver. So don't swat, save the bees. Number 4, stonefish. Creeping up to number 4, the stonefish, masters of underwater camouflage and venom delivery. The stonefish is arguably the most venomous fish in the world, lurking in the shallow tropical waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. While kinda ugly, its looks mimic a rock or a piece of coral, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the ocean floor, making it nearly invisible to both predators and unsuspecting beachgoers. When stepped on, the stonefish deploys sharp spines from its dorsal area that inject a highly toxic venom. This venom is a complex concoction of proteins and neurotoxins that cause immense pain, swelling, and even death if not treated promptly with medical intervention. The pain is often described as unbearable, with victims reporting that it surpasses almost any other pain experienced. Certain peptides in the venom have the ability to block pain pathways more effectively and specifically than many other pain-killing drugs currently available. And even more specifically, it has major promise as a topical pain reliever that could be applied directly to the skin to block pain at the site of injury without any side effects. This could be a game changer for arthritis and perhaps even fibromyalgia, offering some hope for those who struggle with intense daily pain. As research progresses, the venom of this master of disguise might just help us unlock new ways to relieve pain without the side effects associated with many of today's painkillers. Who knew such a grumpy-looking rock with fins could be so helpful? Number 3, tarantula. The blue tarantula, known for its striking blue hue, is a fascinating creature that inhabits tropical rainforests. More than just a visual marvel, this spider's venom contains a treasure trove of peptides that can treat heart conditions. While its bite may not be the most painful on the list, its venom is showing promise to treat arrhythmias, a condition characterized by irregular heartbeats, which can lead to serious health issues, including heart failure, stroke, and sudden cardiac death. Research into the blue tarantula's venom has revealed peptides that can influence the way calcium ions move in and out of heart cells. These ions play a pivotal role in how heart muscles contract and how electrical signals are generated and delivered across the heart. By modulating this ion movement, the peptides from tarantula venom can help stabilize the heart's rhythm without any side effects. So remember, while the thought of a blue tarantula might send you screaming for the hills, their venom could actually save your life. Maybe just don't give it a thank you hug. Number 2, box jellyfish. Sliding into second place with all the grace of a floating nightmare, the box jellyfish. This gelatinous menace might just be the ocean's most invisible hazard. Its venom, delivered through long, trailing tentacles equipped with thousands of nematocysts, which are sort of like pieces of barbed wire, can kill a human in under 5 minutes. Despite being the ultimate nightmare of swimmers everywhere, scientists have discovered that its venom contains special components that might treat Irukandji syndrome. Irukandji syndrome is a painful, potentially lethal condition caused by the sting from certain jellyfish species. Yup, you heard that right. The box jellyfish might just help cure the very havoc it wreaks. The venom's unique peptides could potentially block the overwhelming pain and catastrophic cardiovascular fireworks unleashed by these stings. Researchers are diving into whether these compounds can dampen the fight or flight fireworks that Irukandji triggers, possibly leading to effective treatments or antivenoms. The hope is to develop a medication that acts like a fire extinguisher on the inflammatory and pain signals, turning the tables on the venom's nasty effects. It's a bit like getting back at your bully by stealing their playbook and using their own moves against them. If successful, the box jellyfish's venom could be the unexpected MVP in the battle against jellyfish-induced agony, making it less of a marine terror and more of a medical treasure. Number 1. Platypus. And the crown for the most surprisingly helpful venom goes to the platypus. Yes, the adorable duck-billed, beaver-tailed, egg-laying mammal packs a venomous punch with its spurs. Yes, it has spurs too during mating season. Males use their spiky heels to deliver a venom to fend off rival suitors and let females know they are the big man on campus. It can cause severe pain to humans if you happen to find yourself in between mating platypuses, but I would have so many questions for you if that's where you were. But here's where it gets medically interesting. This venom is being studied for its potential to treat diabetes. Scientists have discovered that the venom contains a hormone called glucagon like peptide 1. This is the same hormone that regulates insulin secretion in humans, but in the platypus, it lasts much longer in the bloodstream compared to its human counterpart. Researchers are buzzing about the potential of synthesizing a version of this hormone that could be used to create a new type of diabetes medication, one that's longer lasting and more efficient at controlling blood sugar levels. A helping hand from nature's own little hybrid oddity, part duck, part beaver, part medical innovator. There you have it, a journey through pain, panic, and ultimately promise. From agony to remedy, these venomous creatures show us that even the most painful bites and stings hold the keys to medical breakthroughs. Pretty amazing, huh? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more facts you never knew you had to know.